Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled on the edge of a vast, enchanting forest, there lived a kind-hearted man named Thomas. Thomas was known throughout the village for his gentle nature and his love for animals. He spent his days tending to his small farm and his evenings wandering the edges of the forest, always leaving food and water for the creatures that lived there. One warm summer evening, as Thomas was walking along a familiar path, he heard a faint cry for help. Following the sound, he ventured deeper into the forest than he had ever gone before. There he found a small fox caught in a hunter's trap. The fox's leg was injured, and it looked at Thomas with fearful eyes. Without hesitation, Thomas carefully released the fox from the trap. He gently bandaged its leg with a cloth from his pocket and spoke soothing words to calm the frightened animal. "Don't worry, little one. You're safe now," he said. The fox, sensing Thomas's kindness, nuzzled his hand in gratitude before limping away into the forest. Word of Thomas's deed quickly spread among the forest animals. The following day, as he walked through the forest, he noticed birds chirping merrily above him, and squirrels playfully darting around his feet. It seemed the entire forest was grateful for his compassion. Days turned into weeks, and Thomas continued his routine of caring for the animals. One day, as he was planting seeds in his garden, a majestic stag approached him. The stag bowed its head and, with a flick of its antlers, signaled for Thomas to follow. Intrigued, Thomas set down his tools and followed the stag deep into the forest. They arrived at a clearing where an array of animals had gathered: a family of deer, a pair of rabbits, a wise old owl, and even the small fox Thomas had once saved. In the center of the clearing stood a magnificent tree, its branches heavy with ripe, golden apples. The owl spoke in a voice that echoed with wisdom. "Thomas, your kindness has touched the hearts of all who dwell in this forest. As a token of our gratitude, we offer you the fruits of this enchanted tree. These apples possess the power to heal any ailment and provide endless sustenance." Thomas was overwhelmed with gratitude. He picked a few apples and thanked the animals for their generosity. From that day on, the enchanted apples not only sustained Thomas, but also allowed him to heal any sick or injured animal that came his way. Years passed, and the bond between Thomas and the forest animals grew stronger. His farm flourished and the village prospered, inspired by his acts of kindness and the harmony he shared with nature. And so Thomas lived a long, happy life, always surrounded by the love and gratitude of his forest friends.